This conference will now be recorded.
So I already worked on various domains, on various topics in test automation and also performance and so on. And I'm also a trainer, and I'm till now I have trained more than 300 plus students, and all these students are placed on different geographies. I'm also helping out these the candidates to getting the appropriate job. So yeah, this is about me. I am in also in this corporate training field from I think last 10 years. So that's about me. Maybe we can start uh, from any one of you. And as I already mentioned, I would like to know what are you doing, where are you from which location you are from, why you are joining this course, do you have any automation experience in before, and also what will be your probable time that you are going to spend for this course. So maybe anyone who would like to start. Samir, you would like to go first?
Yeah, I have around 8+ years of experience, and I want to learn Playwright because I want to change from manual to automation testing. And currently based out in Toronto, Canada, and I can spend 1 hour, 1.5 hour per day.
Okay, Pradeep. We are not getting your voice, Pradeep. Are you there? Okay, maybe you can put this in the chat because I'm not getting your voice. We can move to Hemant. Hemant, are you there?
Yeah, you're able to hear my voice.
Yes, please go ahead, Hemant.
Hey, I'm just a facilitator, so I have my own consulting company. So here, right, I'm promoting my candidates to join the classes. Okay, I'm waiting for my candidates.
Okay, Naveen.
Yeah, are you guys able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Naveen. Basically, I'm from Bangalore. Currently, I'm working in Bangalore. Currently, I'm working on manual testing, so I want to upgrade myself with automation. I have some knowledge on Selenium with Java. Uh, so now, like, I want to know more about this playwright.
Okay.
Yeah, upgrade myself.
How much of time are you able to put to in
Yeah.
order to learn?
Yeah, in weekdays I can able to put 1 to 1.5 hour. If we are planning for weekend sessions also, I can like give my 2 to 3 hours to that to learn this.
Okay, and then thanks, Naveen, for that. We have Shri P. Would you like to go
Sorry?
next? We have another one. I can see the
Okay, okay.
credentials. SRI capital P Shri and then P. Would you like to go next? Who is this?
Hi,
Please
can you
be
hear me?
louder a
Can you
bit,
hear me?
not completely. Yeah, go. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So this is Srinivas. So I have around, I'm into performance testing. So I'm actually exploring, trying to learn automation testing. So my experience, entire experience comes from performance. So yeah, I'm just trying to learn on automation frameworks.
Which tool you are using in your performance testing?
Oh, Jmeter and LoadRunner, NeoLoad and all
What
these
kind of
tools.
script you are using for Jmeter?
Jmeter, it says Bean Shell. Sometimes it's a Java code in times and Groovy as well. Yeah. So for new load, I was using kind of a JavaScript sometimes. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Then we have Nilima. Nilima,
Hi, uh,
please tell us something about yourself.
yeah, my name is Neelima. I'm living in Omaha. So I'm trying for a automation engineer position. I already trained for Selenium. So I just want to know Selenium with Java. So I want to uh, know about the Playwright and how is it.
Okay. And are you right now doing any job or you are student?
No, I'm trying. I don't doing any job.
Okay, so you can spend quite a lot of time in practicing.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have RP. Who is this?
Hello, sir. My name is Ratna Prasad. Uh, I have about 3+ years of experience. I'm into production support, so I just want to explore a little bit on automation. So I started with Cypress yesterday. So I just wanted to see this as well. Yeah, this is more on exploring things, but basically I'm not really into this. I am more into shell scripting, PowerShell and all that. So this is something which I want to learn from scratch.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, then I think we are all of us have been done. And now let me share my screen. Are you able to see it? Are you able to see this presentation?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a demo for Playwright with TypeScript. What is Playwright? Playwright is UI automation tool. Okay, this is UI automation tool. It means functional tool which can automate the UI functionalities or UI feature, right? So there are a lot of UI automation tools in the market. Selenium is one, Playwright is one, Cypress is one. They all falls under the category of UI automation tools, right? So the keyword here is UI automation tool. And we are doing this scripting in TypeScript. So with Playwright, you have various options. Like you can create your scripts in JScript. You can create in TypeScript. You can also create in Java. And I think you can also create in some other language, some other bindings are there. But more and more people want JavaScript and TypeScript. Okay. So here we are going to
Okay,
address,
okay. You guys are already started off. Thank you. Thanks for making me join here.
okay. So here we are more concerned about the TypeScript. We are going to learn that how we can create the scripts with TypeScript. So TypeScript will be our main goal here. Okay. Sorry, is there any question? Anybody is asking some question, please repeat.
No, 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 sorry. Go ahead. Go. I'm going on mute.
Okay.
I think some noise from.
Okay, so agenda. This is today's agenda. I am going to tell something about myself and then we will learn about web automation. We will see the automation trends in 2023. We will see what this course is all about. We will see the course curriculum. We will see some special features, course duration, prerequisites. I will do a small comparison with Selenium and Playwright and then we will look job and aspects and question and answers after this presentation. I am Shri Ranga, having more than 13 years of experience in software industry, 10 plus years of experience in training, 300 plus students I have trained so far on automation topics, more than with 3+ years with Isha Training Solutions. I have trained my pupils or students on various topics like automation, Selenium automation, Appium automation, Playwright, WebDriver IO, and so on and so on and so on. So all lots. I think some of you have already known me with some other classes, like if you have joined for, I don't know, like for Selenium Java or for Cypress or Appium. So I am already teaching all these things, Isha Training Solutions. Web automation. Anybody who is not acquainted with the concept of web automation? What is web automation? Anybody can tell me? Anybody would like to explain me what is web automation?
So it's basically like performing testing on a website so that we can uh, utilize advantage of automating it, through some scripts or something like that. So basically, on if we do it on manual, so it will be taking a lot of time to perform a testing on a website. Say for example, e-commerce site or something. But if we can do the same thing using some automation tool, it will be faster. So this is what I can say from my side.
Yeah, so web automation is simple. For example, you have a particular form, right? On some website, right? So this is a
Okay.
kind of a form. And in this form, you have to put your first name, last name. I will say first name and then last name. And then you have to select the country. And then you have to, at the end, you have to click on submit button. And when you are clicking on submit button, you are landing to another page. And then on in another page, you have this home page, written home page. So if you are manually testing it, what you are doing, first of all, you will put some front like first name, then you will put some last name, you will select the country and you will click on submit button. All the operations you are doing it by your own hand. So you will enter the text in this text box, you will enter the text in this text box, you will select the country, you will click on submit button, and then you will verify that whether the home page is coming or not. This is manual testing. But what will happen if any tool is entering all these things for you? So tool is entering the first name, tool is entering the last name, tool is entering the country or selecting the country from the drop down, and at the end tool is clicking on the submit button, and then tool is going to verify that in the next page are you getting this text home page or not. So if tool is doing all those things, this is known as web automation, tool based web automation, or automated scripts. Got it, everybody? Nilima,
Yes, sir.
Naveen,
Yes,
Hemant?
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes, yes.
basically, this is web automation. You have to consider in web automation, you can just understand in this way that you are whatever the actions you are doing manually. Okay, write down in your copy whatever the actions, whatever the actions we are doing manually in the manual testing, automation tool is doing or mimicking the same user interactions in automated testing. Right? So the keyword here is mimicking the user operations. Yeah, we have to mimic the user operations, and that is the purpose of web automation. So whatever you are doing by hand, tool is doing, whether it's entering of the first name, entering last name, selecting the drop down, clicking on checkbox, clicking on some submit button, and then verifying some text like whether the home page is displayed or not, like home page as a text is displayed or not, right? So all these tasks are being done in web automation. Okay, let's see the automation trends in 2021, 2023. Most of the trends are remain same. We are dividing our automation task into two parts, front end and back end. For front end, mostly now the focus is on JavaScript or TypeScript based tool. Yeah. When I see, when I talk about JavaScript and TypeScript based tool, it means the tools who are using JavaScript and TypeScript for creating the scripts. Right? So these are the JavaScript and TypeScript based tool. Can you name any JavaScript, TypeScript based UI automation tool? Samir?
Cypress.
Any
So that's
Cypress?
enough.
Okay, very good. Cypress is JavaScript based tool. Any other tool?
WebDriver IO.
WebDriver IO, very good, very good. WebDriver IO is also a tool which is completely JavaScript based, so it is using JavaScript. Why these tools are so important nowadays? Because previously people were using Selenium with C Sharp or Selenium with Java, but all of a sudden we can see a paradigm shift. What is the reason for that? That JavaScript, TypeScript based tool are getting more and more popular. Anyone?
Maybe it's a easy language. Uh,
Easy and hard is not the criteria, but consider the case like most of the UI applications are now being developed in Angular or React.
okay.
Previously, it was not the case. So Angular and React, they are getting more and more popular. And with the team, it's also now become more and more popular that people are using JavaScript, TypeScript based tools. Yeah, because then it's easy to, because developers are anyhow writing the code in JavaScript or TypeScript, right? Because Angular and React, they both are the versions of JavaScript. So developers are writing the same code, and it's now also an expectation for the Q engineers that they should follow the same guidelines, and they can also code in JavaScript or TypeScript. So that is one of the major reason, right? These tools are getting more and more popularity. Okay, another reason is most of these tools are very fast because they have done some architectural changes, and because of these architectural changes these tools seems to be very fast than other tools. For example, Java based or C Sharp based tools. So yeah, these tools are quite fast in that term. So that's why they are gaining the popularity. So this is the automation trend. If you can see that 62.5% of the market is now captured by in front end in JavaScript, TypeScript based tool, right? And it's growing and growing and growing. It's growing very fast. Yeah, so in coming years, it can be like 80 or 70 to 80% of the UI automation market will be captured by JavaScript, TypeScript based tool. Okay, so it's very important. On the backend side, we are still using Python and Java. So these are two prominent languages which are still in place because most of the APIs and the microservices which are written, they are being written in either on Python or in Java, and they are being prominent. Python and Java are being prominent for backend automation. Now, what you are going to learn in this course, the first thing is TypeScript, because you have to use TypeScript, so it's better, it's a good idea to learn TypeScript. So without knowing the TypeScript, we cannot code. So here you are going to learn TypeScript. Then you will learn about automation with Playwright, what Playwright is all about, how you can use different features of Playwright. So around 40% of the weightage is given for Playwright. Then you will learn about the framework creation with Playwright, how you can create a framework, what you can do, and so on. All these things should be uh, the part of this course. And at the end, you will also learn about BDD, CI/CD principles, and so on, and the reporting, and so on, and so on. All these things will also be there as a part of this course. So this course is 30, 40, 30. This kind of ratio: 30% TypeScript, 40% on automation with Playwright, and then rest 30% will be framework creation and automation principles in general. Course curriculum, that I think you have already seen it. So tomorrow we will start with the basics of automation. We will go for some basic of automation slides and see what automation is all about. Then we start learning the TypeScript. I think it will go for another 2 to 3 weeks to learn TypeScript. And after TypeScript is done, we will switch to Playwright. Then we are going to learn about the tool, learn about the different features in the tool, how to do something, how to select something, and so on and so on. And then we are also going to know about some advanced feature in the Playwright, for example, how it can be integrated with Cucumber, or how it can be integrated with some other CI/CD tools, and so on. So all these things we are going to learn as a part of this curriculum. We have some special features in this course. So the first is live project demonstration is there. We are going to create some project, some scripts of some live project. So it will not be a dummy project, but it will be a live project on which you are going to see the scripts. You will see how Playwright can be integrated with BDD. You will see the CI/CD concept as well, that how Playwright can be integrated with CI/CD related things. We will also give you some interview question set at the end of this course. We will give you TypeScript knowledge so that you have this basic knowledge of TypeScript so you can code. Some mock interviews on demand will be there. Sample code will be there on Git. Visual Studio code usages will be there. Project specifications for resume will be provided. And after the course completion, there is a certificate from Isha Training Solutions that will be provided, and all the videos are also recorded so that you can use them whenever you need. Course duration, this will be for approximately 30 hours, 30 to 40 hours of session. Usually we see 30 hours, but sometimes it's also taking 40 hours and so on. So this is, I consider it 30 to 40 hours of session. Classes will be at the same time, 9:30 to 10:30 p.m. IST, which is going to be 17 CET, CST, Central European Time. And the classes will be on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. If you want, we can also keep it just on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, not on Friday. So it depends how you guys would like to, how the folks would like to go. Everybody, I am getting message from SM and Prasad that he is not getting my voice. Everyone else is getting my voice, or it's a problem for all of you?
We heard your voice.
You all can hear me. So I think SM and Prasad, it's a problem for you. Please check your headphones.
So, sir, what is
Pre
the difference between TypeScript and JavaScript?
I will come on this. So well, let me finish it, Nilima, and then I will take the questions, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, prerequisites. What are the prerequisites? We want that you should have a prior knowledge of manual testing. What manual testing means, you can write some test cases, you can execute some test cases, you can identify the defects. All these things are not strange for you. Because if you don't know the basics of manual testing, this course will be, we are not going to teach here what software testing or basic testing is all about. So I am assuming whoever is coming in this curriculum, you should be aware about the basic concepts of manual testing, what testing is all about. If you are not acquainted with the basic concepts of manual testing, please write me an text message on the WhatsApp group, or contact me on my WhatsApp number in separate. I will send you some study material or some important material which is there. Or if you are interested in having some classes for manual testing, then also let us know. We can arrange these classes. So there are a lot of courses which are going on here and there for manual testing also, so you can get enrolled in these courses. And then some basic programming skills. From basic programming skills, I mean you have done some programming at your college level. So it can be any programming language, Java, C Sharp, C, C++, some basic things you should know, like how the loops are working, what is if and else statement, and so on. So all these things are required from your end. Yeah. So if you are very new, you have never done any kind of coding, you have never done any kind of programming, then first you have to learn a bit of basic of programming skills. Yeah, because we cannot teach you here the basic stuff. I cannot teach you what is if condition, what is else condition, how loops are working, what is while loop, what is for loop. I think this, then it's not a good course for you if you are very new to the programming. If you see, if you can identify that, okay, for loop, if else statement, then it's good. Okay, what is the difference between Playwright and Selenium? I think most of you are having a question. We can compare and contrast Selenium and Playwright on various topics. First, language. Playwright supports multiple languages such as JavaScript, Java, Python, .NET, C Sharp. The same goes for Selenium. Multiple language support is there. Ease of installation is with both of them. Both are easy to install. Test runner frameworks supported, so it's supporting Mocha, Jest, and Jasmine. On the other hand, Selenium supports WebDriver IO, Jest, Jasmine, Protector, etc. Prerequisites are Node.js. We just need Node.js to be installed for Playwright. But for Selenium, we need Java, Eclipse IDE, Selenium standalone server, language bindings, and browser drivers. But this is not the case for Playwright. You just need Node.js. And after Node.js is installed, you need an editor. If you need an editor, so you can use Visual Studio Code, and that's it. So in that way, the prerequisites are less. Operating system supported are Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. So this is the same case both. We have the similarities here. Both of the tools are open source and free. Architecture, the Selenium is based on JSON wire protocol. Please try to memorize this JSON wire protocol. This is very important fact which can be asked in the interview. But in Playwright, this is headless browser with event-driven architecture. We are going to cover this when we will see the architecture of Playwright. What exactly it means? What exactly it means a headless browser with the event-driven architecture? We are going to cover. Browser support in Playwright Edge. You can't do testing. You can just do Chromium, Firefox, and WebKit. And in Selenium, you can do Chrome, Firefox, IE, Edge, Open Safari, Opera Safari, etc. All these things are covered. Community support is there. It's also there for both of the tools, but as Playwright is fairly new, the community support is a bit limited as compared to Selenium is have a big community support because the tool has been developed for a very long time. And finally, real devices support. We don't have real devices support. We just use the emulators, or in the Chrome browser we can use this mobile view. So this is possible with Playwright, but Selenium, it also supports real devices, clouds, and remote servers. There are some JDs and job aspects. A lot of jobs are there in demand which are related with Playwright. So usually people are asking about Playwright, or experience with TypeScript, JavaScript, and so on. So all these things are usually asked by the people. And lots and lots of job opportunities are there. So they are in the jobs you can see, okay, candidates should have knowledge of JavaScript or TypeScript, and then tools like Playwright or Cypress, something like that. But Playwright is also getting popular nowadays very much. That's about the small presentation for today. Now I am going to take the questions. So please feel free to ask the questions. Questions, please. Anyone having a question? No
Is it
questions?
possible to
Yeah,
change the class timing from 9 to 8:30?
9 to 8:30 to 9, or what? I didn't get it.
Currently it is 9 p.m. India time, right?
Yeah.
So can we make half an hour early, like 8:30?
Actually, 8:30, I am a bit busy with some other stuff, so that's a problem for me. So I think this time suits me more. So I can shift it half an hour later, but earlier it's a bit difficult for me actually. Any other question?
Uh, Hi, Sriranga.
Yeah. Please
Uh,
go ahead, Naveen.
this is Naveen. Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, as you mentioned, it is around 30 to 40 hours of session.
Mm-hmm.
So weekly, if you are planning for weekly 4 sessions, then it will take around how many days, like normal?
So yeah, I think at least weekly, if we are spending 4 hours, then you can count it like how many weeks are required. Around 8 weeks, right? And 8 weeks
Yeah,
is approximately 2
2
months. Yeah.
months.
Mhm. This is the minimum that you will require.
Okay. We will be assigning some any assignment kind of things in between, or
Yeah. There
uh,
will be some assignments related things in between. So I will always encourage people to go for some assignments and do something there. Yeah.
like is it difficult for the persons like me, like I don't have any knowledge on coding actually.
Have you not done any kind of coding in your college,
No,
in the
basically I'm from
university?
civil background.
Okay. Yeah, at least we need. So you have never done any kind of coding. You know how
No, actually
something
I
is.
have knowledge, but on real time I didn't done any
Yeah,
coding
then
kind of thing.
yeah, if you have a knowledge, and if it's the case, like you can put some additional effort in learning the programming language, that's fine. but consider the fact that you have to spend a bit more time, right? So I'm
Yeah.
considering that you have the knowledge of basic stuff. So
Yes.
in comparison to other people, you have to spend a bit more time into it. So consider this fact, please. Otherwise, it will be difficult.
Okay.
Any other question? Any other question, Naveen, or and from anyone's side?
I also
Uh,
understand. So this tool can be used to do backend testing, right? So are we covering backend testing as well, part of this
Backend
course?
testing, yeah, this tool can do it, but as a part of this course, we are just focusing on the UI testing first. So
Okay.
otherwise, like backend testing will be need some additional hours for that, right? So it's a completely a different topic. So mostly we are covering here as a scope of this the UI functional testing.
Okay. Thank you.
Any
Hi,
other question? Yeah. Hi.
I am Prasad here. Hello.
Yeah. Please,
Am I?
please go ahead, Prasad.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sorry for joining late. Actually, I joined late and due to some connections issue.
Yeah.
Uh, which programming language is comfortable for do this?
Sorry.
Actually, I have idea on core Java.
Okay.
Is it okay? Is it okay for this?
Yeah, yeah, Core Java is definitely fine. So you don't have, if you have a good idea on Core Java, you will not face any kind of challenge with the TypeScript. It's just some
Okay,
syntaxes
okay.
here and there. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will
Could you
not
please
be a
share me
problem
this
for you.
document for the?
Yeah, we are going to share these documents. So we need, the email ID and then we can share these documents with you, all of you.
Yeah, okay, fine. I'll share it. Thank you.
Any other question from anyone's side? Nilima, there was a question from you, which is about difference between TypeScript and JavaScript, right? Nilima, are you there? Okay. Yeah, so this question TypeScript, JavaScript, there is not much difference. TypeScript is a bit of enhanced version of JavaScript where whatever the object you are creating, it's a TypeScript, right? So once you used as this particular object as a string, once you define it as a string, for example, then it can only be string. You cannot use it on other formats. So that is basically, TypeScript. So most of the syntaxes are more or less the same. The only difference will be some object-oriented programming features are more in TypeScript, and then TypeScript, the way it's as the name defines, it's a TypeScript. So for example, the way you are defining the objects, they are typed objects. So for example, you cannot use a string into some array or whatever. So if you are typescripting as string, then it can be just used as string. So as the name suggests, objects are typecasted here.
Yes. Okay. Understood, sir.
Any other question?
Uh, Hello, sir. Can you hear
Yeah,
me?
go ahead,
Uh,
please.
do we get a recording of these sessions after?
Yeah, for all the sessions, you will get the recording.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question?
any study material kind of thing also will be getting.
Sorry, Naveen?
Any study material kind of thing.
Study
Yeah.
material. Yeah, I think we can give you some study material, or I can give you some online resources from where. So basically, if you go to the Playwright website, there is a lots and lots of material, but I can also give you some authentic websites or the references where you can go and where you can practice. Also, I can share some notes with you. At the
Okay.
end of this, at the end of the session, you will also getting some interview questions from us.
Okay. Understood.
Uh, is there any real-time project from covering from starting to end? I mean, covering more test scripts like that, covering more pages.
Yeah, we are going to give you a particular website which is right now in production, and on this website you
Mhm.
can create your scripts and try these things.
Okay.
Any other question? Okay, if there is no question, then I think we are done for today. Yeah, if you have any additional question or anything, then please write me on the WhatsApp, so it will be easier for me to answer there. Yeah, I think then that's all. Thanks for joining, and yeah, let's see in tomorrow's class to see. We will start with the basics of automation. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you.